Only God Forgives is a movie directed by Nicolas Winding Refn, and it stars Ryan Gosling, Kristen Scott Thomas, and Vitaya... what's his name? I will be completely honest with you guys. This movie is bad. This movie is bad, 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 bad. Now, I've seen Drive from the same director, and it also stars Ryan Gosling. That movie was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. It was interesting. It was very simple, but stylistic style, is that a real thing? So the stylistic style of the director was really cool. I liked the images in that movie. I also liked Ryan Gosling, etc., etc. But this movie was horrible. Horrible. Now, more than horrible, this movie is completely senseless and boring. Boring, boring, boring. In the theater, a man was behind me and my friends, and he slept. During the whole movie. That is 1 hour and a half long. And that movie dragged on too much for me. Now, I will read you the story. The story is written everywhere on internet. Julian, a respected figure in the criminal underworld of Bangkok, runs a Thai boxing club and smuggling ring with his brother Billy. Billy is suddenly murdered, and their crime lord matriarch, Crystal, arrives from London to bring back the body. When Jenna forces Julian to settle the score with his brother's killer, Julian finds himself in the ultimate showdown. You know what this is? You know what this is? Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit! You sell so bullshit!
Or, that is wrong. Bullshit is not the right word. But everything that is said here, it happens in the first 70 minutes of the movie, 80 minutes of the movie. I mean, this movie was boring. If it wasn't for one single scene, it could have been just boring. There is one scene, a completely violent scene, and you must know what happens in that scene. And how many? I think 8 or 9 people went out of the theater during that scene. How many times do you see that? Seriously. A guy tortures another man by putting some knives in his arms, in his legs, and then he cuts the man's eyes one by one. You see everything of that, and he also puts a stick inside his left ear or right, I don't remember. I haven't seen all of Nicolas Winding Refn movies, but I know one thing. When he makes a good movie, he changes everything from the last movie, and he makes everything new, original, etc. But in this case, it's completely stupid. What can you enjoy from this movie? Well, I don't know, if you like art house movies, probably. I mean, there's in the entire movie there are scenes that don't make any sense. For example, in one scene, Ryan Gosling is tied up to a chair by a girl, and she masturbates in front of him. But, meanwhile, you see Ryan Gosling in a corridor, and then on the chair, and then in the corridor, and then opening a door, and then on the chair, and then his hand is being cut, but later is on the chair with his hand. when I came back from the theater, I wanted to cry in the corner. I mean, I was really hyped for this movie, but it was bad, boring, stupid, and many other things. It was a disappointment. This is the right word. Disappointment. I didn't want to say this, but it is a big, big disappointment. Oh, I will put the link in the description. There is a scene where Ryan Gosling is sitting on a sofa. He looks on the left. There are two guys drinking. He goes to them. He smashes a glass of wine, I don't know what, in the head of one of the two. He breaks his leg, and he drags he drags him away from a door. That's the entire scene. When I saw the clip before going into the theater, I thought, wow, this movie is strange. But I'm sure there's something more to that. No, he's there for no reason. He punishes this man for no reason. I mean, it's stupid. Now, why you would like this movie? Well, you like in this movie the acting. They all act well. The problem is that in the directing and the writing. And look, it's from the same person, Nicolas Winding Refn. Please, Nicolas, just try to direct a movie. Don't write anything, please. From now on, stop. You have made great movies, I heard. You also made terrible movies, and I think this one is terrible. It was completely pointless. I mean, there was an entire page of reviews about this movie, and 10 people out of 11 wrote, "This movie is amazing, this is how cinema must be done." Cinema is entertainment. This wasn't entertainment. A dog that pees is entertaining. It's more entertaining than this, at least. Maybe not, but this is my first movie review. I wanted to do this because everyone must know about this movie. If you want to see this, well, I must say this isn't drama or action and adventure. This is art house and international, how it's written on Rotten Tomatoes. I'm also really sad for Kristen Scott Thomas, man. This movie is like Drive. No one talks. No one, except for one of two scenes. In one scene, everything that Kristen Scott Thomas says is bad words. But really bad words. There's also a clip from that on YouTube. I will put the link in the description somewhere. This is not what you do, please. Well, this is my first review, as I already said. And I don't want to have a rating system. If I must say, I will put sentences. I will make them on the moment. So, for this movie I must say, avoid on sites. Avoid it. Completely. Please, avoid it. I feel so bad right now. I was really sad while I was watching the movie. I wanted to poke my eyes out. When we came out of the theater, I looked at the watch and I noticed it was only 7 o'clock. The movie started at 5:30. Only 1 hour and a half. There are movies, I mean, I've seen Django Unchained that is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. This dragged on too much. This was boring as shit. Oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe for more reviews of movies. I will make old movies, new movies. It's harder to make newer movies because in Italy they all come out after the United States release. But this is an exception, and this is why I've done this for you. Well guys, see you next time.